much the same as a 21-story building. Other towers had to be constructed by transporting workers and materials to the heights by helicopter. For the original Tramway, the helicopters flew some 23,000 flights without missing, carrying a total of 1,200,000 pounds of materials through this rugged canyon. For the new rotating tram cars, the improvements included new cables, drive system, and the removal of some 1,000 cubic yards of rock. We'll see survey marks along the rock face during our trip that indicate where rock removal was required. The new cabins are the first in the Western Hemisphere to rotate 360 degrees during their travel and are the largest of their type in the world. We're now high over Chino Canyon, once the summer home of the Agua Caliente band of Kauai Indians. Since there are many streams that flow year-round, the canyon has an abundance of vegetation, including sycamore, cottonwood, alder, black maple, and a great deal of wild grapevine. To the left of our travel, or south, tram car is but one of the many waterfalls that is fed by runoff from the mountains. During our upward journey, we passed through a variety of different life zones, ranging from the Sonora Desert to the Alpine Fringe. It's a little like making a motor trip from Mexico to Alaska. We believe this is the only place in Southern California where this change occurs. As we approach tower number 2, top of the tower, you can see a 16 by 16 foot yellow helicopter platform used during construction and now used during the tram's maintenance period. Additional platforms will be seen on the remaining tower further along our journey. As you no doubt already noticed, we experienced a swinging motion as the tram car transitions from the track cable over the tower saddle and back to the track cable. This motion is the result of the car moving from the flexible track to the tower and back to the flexible track. The original tramway was designed and built by the Von Roll Company of Bern, Switzerland, and all moving parts and cables are Swiss-made. The towers are American-made. There's a total of 27 miles of various sized cables in the support, movement, and communication of the tramway. The largest of these are the track cables upon which we ride. They weigh just under 9 pounds a foot, with each of these track cables 13,500 feet in length, therefore weighing a total of more than 61 tons. The halfway point on our trip is reached between towers 2 and 3. This happens when we pass the other towers down the journey. While it appears the downward car is traveling much faster than we are, it's actually moving at exactly the same speed. It must, because both cars are tied together by the hauling cables, which move with the car. You see, the drive system at the Valley Station is pulling that car down, and in turn is pulling us up. The two cars are 34 feet apart when they pass. The Palm Springs aerial tramway was first conceived in the early 1930s by a young electrical engineer, the late Francis Crawford, who to this day is known as the father of the tramway. The original tramway was completed in September 1963 after 26 months of construction at a cost of $8.5 million. Sale of revenue bond. In April of 1998, Palm Springs aerial tramway contracted with the Von Roll Tramway to undertake construction and installation of these new rotating tram cars, one of which you were riding, at a total cost of $12 million. Just as in the very beginning, no tax dollars were used, and the cost of construction and the operation of the tramway depends solely on its revenue. It is between towers 3 and 4 that we reached the longest span on our journey. The cables stretch for more than half a mile. Off to the right of our travel or north of your car is one of the most dramatic sights of our entire trip, the majestic spire of Chino Cathedral Rock. Visible testimony of the solid granite core of these mountains. As we continue our journey, the light zone changes become more obvious. You'll see a variety of pine trees, including pinyon, big cone, lodgepole, and white fir. Natural residents of the high country include deer, mountain lion, fox, bobcat, raccoon, and the California gray squirrel. The smallest of the 5 towers is tower number 4, 57.5 feet tall, located at an elevation of 7,576 feet above sea level. From there, the view is truly spectacular. Below, you will be able to see the many desert cities of the Coachella Valley, and as far south as the Salton Sea, some 50 miles away. Off to the left of our travel is Coral Trail, named in honor of Pearl Coffee. And to the right of our travel is San Gorgonio, at 11,499 feet, the tallest mountain in Southern California. We are nearing the end of our journey now. Within the state park and wilderness are more than 54 miles of summer hiking trails and, in winter, many miles of snowshoe and cross-country ski opportunities. This is, by the way, one of the very few pristine wilderness areas in Southern California and has been designated a national monument. Moderately easy trails will be found in Long Valley, just behind and below the mountain station.
Alrighty guys, here we are, Mountain Station, 8,516 feet above sea level. Just continue to hang on with us for a couple more seconds. We may tap the sides of these bumpers as we're coming into dock. We're going to be letting you off on the second level of the mountain station. Upper level is the restaurants, cocktail lounge, some great viewing decks. To the left side of the restaurant, next to the staircase, that will lead you up to Grub's Viewpoint. That will give you the best view of the place, 360-degree view up there. And lower levels entrance to all the hiking trails, couple short documentary movies down there, a small museum as well. We're currently departing every 20 minutes right now. That is going to be subject to change throughout the afternoon. We'll increase the speed as people start coming in. Last car down, the only car you do not want to miss today, 10:30 this evening. And once we have these doors here, we do ask everybody to go directly inside the building. Entrance you're going to find in front of us. Have a great time. Enjoy the cool weather. It's about 82 degrees up here. Beautiful day.